Hi everyone, I just wanted to say welcome to the challenge group, and I'm looking forward to doing the next 21 days with you. Well, we're down to 20 now. And I wanted to focus on something today that I know is one of the hardest parts of doing these challenges, and that's food prep and eating the right stuff. So the way that you eat during this is going to be about 80% of your results. The exercise is great. It's going to make you strong. It's going to make you feel better. You're going to have more energy. You're going to sleep better. But what's really going to help with the weight loss is going to be how you eat. And so I wanted to do a little talking about food prep today. Today is Tuesday. I don't do Sunday food prep in our house. It just doesn't work out that way. The commissary where we shop, because my husband's in the military, is not open on Monday, and so Tuesday tends to be our shopping day. And so I'm doing our food prep here on Tuesday. So I'm not going to obviously do an entire food prep session for you, but I just wanted to show you how easy it really can be to prepare yourself for a week. Now, it's going to take longer depending on whether you're prepping just for you or if you're prepping for an entire family for the week, and that just depends on how you've chosen to go about doing this eating plan. So I'm going to start with some simple things. We'll do some asparagus. You can just cut off the bottoms, get those ready for whenever you're going to use them. And now something I've learned recently, because I used to have asparagus go bad on me all the time. So something I've learned recently is you treat an asparagus like a flower. Okay, so we cut off the bottoms, and then I'm just going to stick them right here, and like a bouquet. It's got a little bit of water in the bottom, and that'll be ready for me for the next few days. I can use them in bits and pieces or for one family meal if I want to. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this bit. I obviously did some food prepping in advance because I've washed all this stuff. I have really horrible knife skills, so I didn't want you to see me trying to take off the stems of these peppers. But peppers are one of the favorite things in our family. If my kids weren't down for rest time right now, everybody would be walking through stealing them. So right now, I'm just going to slice these up. You can do it a whole bunch of different ways. We tend to eat peppers as snacks. My husband is away this entire week playing with the Albany Symphony, and so we're eating them for dinners too. I'm a little less formal when Torin is not around. So I'm going to cut up a whole bunch of peppers. Again, I'm not going to have you watch me do all of them, but I've got a whole variety of peppers here. I prepped 5 of them to be sliced. Now you can cut them into squares or things like that as well, and use them for shish kebabs and things like that during the week. So it doesn't just have to be raw. Now typically we either just eat them totally plain or with hummus. So if you're looking for something to use for your blue container, hummus is a really good choice. And you know, if you're thinking you have picky kids, it just takes some training. Neither of my kids liked peppers at all when they first tried them, and then all of a sudden, just the more that they were sitting around the house, the more they started eating them. And both my kids love hummus. I only sort of like it. I'll eat it because it's good for me, and it's a good way to get some healthy fats. But my kids absolutely love it. They just stick their fingers in the stuff and put it in their mouths. So anyway, while I'm doing all of this to save on time, I have got a dozen eggs sitting on my stove getting ready, or they're in the process of coming to a boil. Once they boil, I'll set it for 12 minutes, turn off the heat. I let it cook in the boiling water for 12 minutes, and then they're done. If you want them to come out of their shells a little more easily, you can give them an ice bath. The other thing is I have some eggs sitting in my refrigerator that I've marked that aren't going to be used for 2 weeks, because the older your eggs are, the better the shells will come off of them. So I've got some just sitting in the back waiting to be used a couple of weeks from now. So if you're able to think that far in advance, you can go ahead and do that just to make it easy. The other thing that I like to do is if you use fresh chicken, not frozen, you just buy a whole bunch of chicken tenderloins or chicken breasts. Or if you do frozen, you just thaw out the frozen chicken tenderloins before your prep time. And then if you're going to use the grill, it's so easy in the summer. Just whatever you're grilling that evening, grill an entire bag of chicken tenderloins with salt and pepper and maybe some garlic on it. And they're great, easy snacks or lunches. You can use them in pitas, depending on how you're wanting to, use your carb containers, or they can just be eaten plain. Really easy. So I'm just encouraging you to do as much food prep, or at least thinking in advance about your food as you can, and that's going to really help with your success. So good luck with your journey. Please write in and let me know if you have any questions or if there are things you want me to make videos about that you think would be helpful. I would love to do whatever's going to work best for you. Thanks.